What is up, guys? My name is Andrew, and welcome back to Software Inc. This is episode number 5, I think. Is this episode number 5 or is this episode number 6? I think it's episode number 5. And last thing we did is we made Canvas 2D Pro, which is doing great. You can see at the top the money is in the green, and we're making more and more of it as we go. The first thing I want to do today is I want to make a parking lot, because I feel like we have some room, right? We have a little bit of this room right here. This is where we're going to put our parking lot, and I feel like they deserve it. Our people deserve it. They shouldn't always have to come in on the bus. They should be able to come in on the parking lot. So let's go into build mode. We'll go into road mode, and then parking lots are right here. Parking lots are actually pretty easy, but I might have to buy some plots first. So you know what? Let's buy. We could buy all this, I guess. Let's see how much this is. You are a mill, which is, we have plenty of money, so that's fine. You are cheap as bologna. Sandwiches. All right, you're also cheap, and also cheap. Awesome. So now we own all of this stuff, which means we'll be able to place our stuff here. So we're gonna put our parking lot right here, with plans to extend the office this way, in this way direction. So parking lots, office. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. And then if we ever put some office right here, how much is this? I can actually buy this whole plot right now. I'm not going to, but I can. It's actually really cheap. But we could put an office here and have like a sky bridge or something. It'd be super cool. But let's go with roads real quick. So how do I get out of plot mode? There we go. Roads, we're going to have a normal road go this way. Like that. So it's like a normal road. It's cutting it off kind of a little bit. And then we're going to have our parking start right here. So do we want vertical parking or horizontal parking? That's the question. I'm not ever really too sure which one I want. So that's like what horizontal parking would be like. People just park in there. You know what? I have an idea. Ooh, what? Ramp. What? You can do a ramp? That's cool. Can I undo this stuff? Yeah, okay. So we're going to put our road here so we can have parking right here. So we're going to get those, what was that? Horizontal parking? Like this. So these are parking slots. And then we're going to get some right here as well. So it's like a whole parking lot, and you can just kind of drive through. So let's get out of that. Go into... How does the clone tool work? What can I clone? Use this... Yeah, I don't know how that works, the clone tool. Building blueprints? Huh. Okay. Well, that should be fine for that, and let's I guess people will just come in here and park. I mean, the road looks a little weird, but whatever. So we just finished making Canvas 2D Pro. What do we want to work on now? Well, I kind of want to work on a video game again, because video games are fun. And we just did Canvas 2D. Actually, can we do Canvas 3D now? Should we do Canvas 3D? That's the question. Well, one thing's for sure. I want to cancel support on Canvas 2D because 2D Pro is out, so we don't care about 2D anymore. So yes, we want to cancel this. Alpine Adventures has like no users, so yes, we want to cancel that as well. So all of our support's going directly towards Canvas 2D Pro, which is exactly what we want here. What do we want to do next? You know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to build some more from here, because this game for me, it's fun making software. Making software is always fun, but most of the fun for me comes from actually building offices. I have a lot of fun there. So we're going to build an office, and the primary goal for this office is going to be a segregated kind of team. So we're going to have an art team. We're going to have a design team. We're going to have a coding team, and then marketing team we have over here already. So that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to start by, well, we'll bring this out a little bit like that. And then we're going to do something cool, like something like this. And then over here, maybe. How big do we want this section to be? I'm thinking just like that. That's going to be fine. Do I have to actually go all the way around? Okay, whatever. And there we go. That's our section. So let's get rid of this window here. And that window's already got rid of. So this is going to be our segregated art team. Or our segregated team for stuff. So, okay. First things first, let's get a hallway coming down like this. How big is this hallway? This is a 2x2, right? Yeah. So we'll get a hallway coming down this way. And, oops, we can't do it like that apparently. Let's just... You can't build rooms inside rooms? Yes, you can. That's... Okay, hang on. I just have to figure out how to do this. I know there's a way. Okay, so that worked. Now I need to do it this way. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me build like that, but whatever, that's fine. Here's what we'll do, actually. We'll undo this one right here, and we're going to make the hallway a little shorter then. Just so we can fit some stuff over here. Just a small little setback, but it's okay. Oops, I went up a level. Let's go down real quick. Okay, so that's going to be our hallway. Let's actually merge these two rooms here. Actually, no, we don't even need to merge them. What we can do is we can get a door here, and we can just put it right here. Oops. I keep putting it in the wrong place. There we go. Now it's almost like it's merged, but they are two separate hallways. Awesome. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to make a room right here. So this will be one room here. This will be like an art room or something, I'm thinking. But why won't it let me build rooms inside rooms? Because that's something that's important that I need to be able to do. Okay, let me think real quick. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. Here we go. We have our buildings, or our rooms rather, all sorted out here. They have a couple of warnings, and that's fine. But it's pretty much ventilation, and we're gonna fix those, so no worries there. But let me take you through real quick. So we have the artist's room here. This is where the artists will hang out. Currently, they have computers with little tablets here, which will help them with their artisting. So the main reason that I made this the artist room is because it has lots of windows, and so when they kind of look outside, maybe they'll see a tree. Do we have trees? Yeah, maybe they'll see some trees or something. I guess we can't actually place trees, but that's fine. Maybe they'll see some stuff outside and it'll inspire them. So that's the whole reasoning behind this being the artist room. This is our designer room, and our designers are going to basically design our documents, and you don't really require very much. Well, I guess technically the designers would require a lot of inspiration as well, but I guess that's why they have these windows here. Finally, we've got our programming room, which is ginormous, by the way. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 computers in it, which is larger than even this one. This one only had 9. So that's going to be our computer room. The only things we need to do is we need to paint the rooms. So let's real quick paint these. Let's go to our room colors. We're going to go to, actually, we'll go to room materials first. So materials, what was the outside of our place looking like? I think we only did a couple of these. Yeah. We're doing brick for the outside. Interior, let's do something cool like this for inspiration, or like that maybe. Yeah, let's do that real quick. And then floor, we're going to do some nice wooden floor, I think would be nice. Finally, let's go to the room color here, and we'll be able to change the interior color. So it's like a nice, maybe a green, like a light green, I think would be nice. And then the floor, we're going to go for like a brownish, how do I, yeah, there we go. That's a nice brown right there. So now we have just kind of a nice artist's room where they can come in. Let's make it even darker brown, like a really dark. There we go. That's a good artist room right there. Design, I think of design. When I think of design, I think of blue. So let's add blue here. Room construction material, exterior there. Interior, we'll go with a nice sort of like that. Actually, we'll do this. I think that's better. We'll do a nice floor like that. And let's go with the colors. The interior, like I said, a nice blue, like a darker blue maybe. Yes. The floor, let's go with, I wish we could go with that same color. Actually, I bet you we can. Real quick, let me just steal this color over here. The floor color. Copy that. And room colors here. We'll go to the floor and we'll just paste that in there. Awesome. That's a really dark room, actually. Finally, we got the programming room, and programming, let's go with a yellow. I think that might be what I did over here too. No, with a light blue. Okay, we'll do light blue over here too. I said marketing was yellow. Yeah, that'll be fine. Material, we're gonna go with exterior there. Interior, we'll do that. Floor, oops, screwed that up. Interior, we'll do that. Floor, we'll do that. Awesome. Finally, we gotta go with the colors here, and we'll do the floor the same color, except I might make it lighter. The interior, we'll do light blue again. I like that. And there we go. So now we've got our full teams set up here. Actually, we don't have people in them, but what I want to do before I actually get people in them is I want to go ahead and add some central heating and stuff. So if we go to, I think there's a utility section, we can add AC unit, and we can add central heating, and that should be enough for the entire building, or at least this area. So we'll get central heating in here, and we'll also get an AC unit or multiple like that. And that should, well, it's got this room sorted, but let's add a couple more AC units, and that might, is that how you solve things? Just add more AC units? I don't know. What if we had another central heating? Oops. Okay, well, they're still complaining. Not enough ventilation. Add ventilation. Remember, windows leak. I think they'll be fine, honestly. Let's just get back to the game. All right, there we go. Let's add some people. Let's hire some people. So we're going to make a programming team here. So let's hire employees for programmer. We're going to... honestly, I kind of want to specialize them in 3D since we know Canvas 3D is about to be a thing. And also, we're going to be working on 3D games. So we'll give them a high salary of the 3D variety. And we'll increase the cost of this. Now, we're going to make a whole new team for this, by the way. So we have core currently, but we're going to make programming... Or alpha programming. How about that? Alpha programming. Okay, so that's alpha programming, and then we'll have beta programming eventually later. So alpha, beta, whatever. We got alpha programming. We're going to go with alpha art. Alpha art. And then we're going to have alpha design. Honestly, I probably should have called it design alpha, but whatever. Okay, we'll go alpha programming for this one. We're going to look for skill first. You are the most skilled, obviously, so we're going to hire you. And then we're going to look for people who are compatible with that person. So hire these people. All these people who are 3 stars, I'm going to go and hire them. How many am I hiring, by the way? I think we've hired 4 at this point, and we had 11 seats. So 4 minus 11 is going to be 7. So we need 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, that should be enough people for the programming team, or for alpha programming. So let's assign this room to alpha programming. It's got 11 people. Awesome, we got 11 desks. By the way, I added some cool stuff for the programming room because it was big enough to actually add some random stuff. So there's like there's some nifty little gadgets in there. Design team, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 desks. All right, let's go and hire those people then. So design, specialization 3D, that's fine. See, even the designers are paid more than the programmers. That's crazy. We're gonna put those on alpha design. Look for someone who's highly skilled. We don't have anyone who's super skilled, so we'll get this 46-year-old. 45-year-old, even better. And then we're going to look for, yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So one more. 7. Awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So let me just make sure real quick that our alpha design 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Finally, we need to hire artists. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 artists is how many we need. So let's go for art with a high salary, specialization in 3D. Begin looking, and here we go. Let's go for our alpha art team. Currently, we don't have any compatibility, so let's look for skill. Hire you, and then we'll go. God, I remember. I forget how many was it? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we hired 1 already. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Is that enough? Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 more person. Okay, whatever. It's not that expensive to hire 1 more person. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it'll be fine. All right, hire you. Not for core, for alpha art. Yeah, we'll hire you. Okay, there we go. We have all of our teams filled up. We need to make this our art room here. So alpha art goes there, and this our design room. And it's almost time to start on our new video game. So there we go. Alpha design. And let's skip a day. Let's go forward a day just so that we can get all of our people into work. So that we can see what we have to work with. All right, here we go. Everyone is in work, and look how many people we have. This is crazy. We have so many. All right, finally, let's start our video game. So let's go with a develop software. We're going to get a video game. Just like that one right there. We did RPG last time. Let's do something like, let's do a real-time strategy, because those are always fun. What kind of real-time strategy could you imagine us building? Real-time strategies I played Age of Empires, Command and Conquer. Those are really the main ones, I think, for real-time strategy. So let's think of something medieval, kind of like Age of Empires. We'll do, what's a medieval thing? We'll do kings and serfs. I don't know. Kings and serfs. which is going to be our new game, and it's going to be awesome. The best RTS game, and it's going to go down in history as the amazingest thing ever. So it's going to be not text-based. Can we... Yeah, 2D graphics, which kind of sucks because all of our people are really good at 3D graphics, but whatever. It's going to have music, definitely. It's going to have AI, because what if you want to play against the AI, you know what I'm saying? It's going to have local multiplayer, 100%. It's going to have mod support, which is kind of weird for 1986 to have mod support, but I think that's fine. Now what we need to do is we need to choose a game engine that has all of this. For our SCM, we're going to do our in-house server. It suggests the price of that much, which is crazy. That's an insane price. Let me add some operating systems real quick. Actually, let me add the game engines first. So game engines, we can only really use these ones, which is because those are the only ones that support all of these features that we have. So let's choose that one right there. 2D editors. Don't we have one? We have Canvas 2D Pro, don't we? Canvas 2D is good. Where's our Canvas 2D Pro? Mediocre. I'll use it anyway. It's good. Audio tool. Let's use an outstanding one. Well, let's see active users. Yeah, we'll use this one right here. And finally, let's add some operating systems. We can only add these ones, which is fine. That's just because I think we're limited to the ones that these support. So we'll go with both of those operating systems. And we have Kings and Serfs, the RTS game for that much price, which is crazy. Let's real quick look at all software and see how much games are being released for. So let's see. Adventure. We want RTS game. Wait, category. Where can I see that? Type. Game. How much are games being released for? Retail price. So a lot lower. Okay, so we're gonna actually operate at a little bit of a loss here. We're gonna go for a $60 game, just because that's typically the price of a game, right? Team. We're gonna start with Alpha Programming, Design, and Art. Those are gonna be our teams that are gonna be working on this. So 3 teams there. And I think we should be good. So let's hit that develop button and start us on our journey. Now, in reality, by the way, if you have 3 teams working like this together, what you really need is you need a meeting room. But I'm not sure if this game requires a meeting room for having 3 teams work on the same thing. But yeah, if you have 3 teams working, you have to be able to collaborate and talk about what you're doing and what you plan on doing. So that's these guys all working. Actually, I guess all these guys are working on the design part. So what we could do is we could, let's take off programming and art team and just let our designing team handle this, because they're good at design. And what we're going to do is we're going to assign our art team and our programming team to the support of Canvas 2D Pro. Yeah, we should probably keep marketing that. Okay, let's speed up time here and let these guys do their thing. It might take a little bit, but I think it's going to be good. They're working on their Oh, they're all at home. That's why it's not going up anymore. But luckily, these should be fixed with no problem, since we have so many people kind of working on the support of that application. So yeah, see, 0 queued, 0 missed, 92 fixed out of 92 verified. So that's good. Should I get Core working on this as well? Let's assign Core and take Core off of this, because Core has some designers in there. Actually, no, you know what I want to do? Okay, screw that. Take Core off. Core's off everything now. What we're going to do is when they come into work tomorrow, we're going to send them all to training for certain things. So Core might just become our training, like our rotating training group. So let's go to, we need to find Core. Core, yeah, okay, so we're going to send you to training. Where do you do this? Educate, yeah. We're going to educate you for 3 months. 6 months, rather. I think you could probably do really good in system code. So programmer, system, yeah. Start education there. Okay, next person. We're going to educate you in design. System design, I think, is what we're going to educate you in. So 6 months in system design. Start education there. We're going to educate you in the same thing, 6 months system design. And you, same thing. We're just going to slowly educate these guys so that they become higher skilled. You as well. And what I could do is I could start hiring people for lower salaries and then just educating them from the start. That's what real companies do. They hire people at a low salary that are unskilled, and then they educate them. They skill them so that they become better and better over time. All right, how's our thing going? Quality is bad still. Okay, that's fine. It'll get better. No worries. You guys are all sleeping because you've already done your work. Sweet. Canvas 2D Pro. Whoa. Canvas 2D Pro does not meet demand. We're going to start printing some stuff for that. Actually, no. We want to order copies. We can't print. 500,000. Okay. Awesome. That should be set. Now let's just hang out until our design gets to the point where we can start programming this thing. All right, welcome back. Our Kings and Serfs finally got out of the development, or the design phase rather. It took a little bit, but it's out of there, and so now it's finally being worked on. Our core people also got back from their training, so let's take a look at them. Let's see if they are fully trained. So they're not fully trained. You can see here the system skill of these guys is not amazing, but they are much better trained at system design. So that's one start here. I think probably what we want to do is we want to just keep them kind of getting trained. And honestly, we probably want to train them all in 3D code or 3D art. So let's go and let's do that actually. Let's go and educate them in 3D stuff for 6 months again. We'll do all these guys. So start education. We'll just keep getting all these guys educated. How old are you guys? 40? Okay, that's not terrible then. But we're educating them for 6 months. So could you imagine going to a 6-month training course? That's crazy. But hopefully they come out of it way better at understanding stuff, and we can get together. You know, it used to be 3 months, by the way. It used to be 3 months, and you were fully skilled in something. But that made the game way too easy to get everybody like super soldiers when it comes to programming. So they kind of stopped that. Let's take a look at. You strongly dislike this person. Okay. Don't know what I can do about that, but yeah, okay, whatever. Let's take a look at this. First we want to go to, what do we want to do? We want to do project details. Okay, so it's saying estimated code units is 17, we have 10. Estimated art units is 10, we have 6, pretty much. So what we're going to do then is we're going to wait until the next day, wait until they all get in, and then we're going to hit a review, an outsourced review. Let them finish that. And let's take a look. So they're not really liking the art so far. The code is mediocre. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. We'll just let our thing keep going, and hopefully by the end of this, they will all be happy. They'll all like it. And hopefully this makes money, because I do remember we're operating at pretty much half of what they suggested that we price our thing, just because I think no one would buy it if it was $114. Would you buy a $114 game made by an unknown company? Probably not. Well, in this day and age, it seems like all the games that come out now are free. We're in the age of free games, guys. Free to play games, because it's just, they make a lot more money than paid games somehow. I don't know. Canvas 2D Pro seems to be falling off the wagon. That's fine, I guess. Should we start marketing that? I always give them their raises, by the way, whatever they ask for, which is honestly probably a horrible idea, but I think it works fine. Our computer's getting very slow. Needs IT support. Let's call IT. Do we want to start marketing this? When do we think it's going to be done? When do you suggest? You suggest March in 1990. It's 1987. That's way off. Okay, I'm going to say this. It's December 1987. We'll do 1989 of March, yeah. Of June. June 1989 is when we're going to say we're going to release this. Because they said we'd give it like 2 more whole years, which I don't think we need. I think we can get it done before then. So let's go ahead and do this stuff here. We're going to release let's mark it. We're going to do a press release here with our marketing team. So we'll let them work on that over time as our code units go up. And I don't really want to show you guys everything that happens here, because I think it gets a little bit boring just watching those numbers go up. But I'll come back when everything is sorted and we release our press release and such. All right, welcome back. Look at our money. Jesus, that's a lot. $142 million is how much our company is worth at this point. That's quite a bit. Our marketing thing is done, so let's go ahead and release that and see what these guys say about that. We're the bigger article. That's awesome. Anco is currently making Kings and Serfs. The target demographic doesn't really know who we are. That makes sense. We haven't made an RTS game. They've already started work on Kings and Serfs, and it's cutting edge. They use a video to show it off, and it sounds great. They plan to release it June 1989, which is in a year and some change. We're starting to get to the point where... excuse me. We're starting to get to the point where our game is reaching the suggested amounts, which I think we might go overboard a little bit, but yeah, let's do a review once we actually reach that. So there we go. We've reached what they've suggested. Let's do an outsourced review and see what these guys say. Well, what's the problem? You're demanding a salary? That's not like much of a raise, but okay, I'll accept your demand. Why not? They're still not really thinking it's amazing. They're giving it a 2, which kind of sucks, but I don't know. That kind of sucks. Hopefully we don't have to release it in a bad condition. Let's just keep working on it and see if we can make this thing better, because we definitely want something more than a 2. Now, keep in mind that the bugs do bring it down a couple notches, but yeah. We can do a review for our team. Let's give Core. Let's make Core do the team. Okay, you're fired. This guy keeps demanding stuff. You're fired. Let's see what they said. Yeah, they said it wasn't terrible. This guy said it was terrible, but some of these guys said it wasn't terrible. They have bias though, so we'll let them keep working. Sometimes what I do in this game is I just stop making anything, and I focus on training people for a whole year or something, and then I come back with really strong people. But in this game, that's not going to work terribly well, just because it takes so long to train people, which is more realistic, I guess. You can't make super soldiers in real life. Did we need to hire IT? I think we did. Oh, there's a research available. Audio compression. You get royalties. I don't really know if we want to research this, just because we haven't done anything with audio yet, so we're not even gonna worry about that quite yet. But research is a big thing in this game, and it's kind of tough to work with, because you kind of have to have your whole team working on that, and even then someone could research it before you, which makes things tough. What do you guys think? Is that enough? I don't know. It's starting to go up slower and slower, which makes sense because we've already reached the suggested limits for that game. Skip unused time. All right, it's July 1988. Do we want to give a whole year of debugging? Maybe. Let's do another review real quick, and hopefully it'll be better than what it was before. Still a 2. That's not great. But bugs are your main concern, so bugs could bump it up quite a bit. So let's do one more month here of coding, and then we'll go into the... actually, you know what? It's not even going up, so let's promote this. And then we're going to start immediately fixing bugs, because bugs, it seems like, are the main concern. It was pretty much 6, 7, 8. It was an 8 out of 10 without any bugs, but with the bugs, it's much lower. So let's let it do its thing. We're going to cut off marketing for this. We don't need it anymore. We're going to start doing, we'll do another press release for this, just so that we can kind of get it in the radar of people again. One employee went on vacation. Okay. There's always a month where everybody goes on vacation. Like half your employee base goes on vacation. You strongly dislike this person. Well, you know what? I hope you guys aren't the ones sitting next to each other. You're Millard. No, you're not sitting next to each other. Okay. Well, it shouldn't matter because you guys are in cubicles, right? I don't know. Okay, we fixed 190 bugs. Let's see. Oh, IT support, IT support, IT support. Yeah, IT's coming. Okay, we fixed a couple bugs. Let's go ahead and see if we can do another outsourced review. Peer reviews are only... Oh, no. So we don't know... Okay, whatever. Like, we can't do a beta test. That's what it seems like is the problem here. By the way, if you guys have been wondering about this print button here, you can actually print your own copies of your game if you have a printing factory, which I have done before. But in that case, you also need a courier, and it makes things more complicated. It could save you money. Honestly, it usually saves you money when you print your own instead of ordering copies. But at the same time, it's a little bit more complicated when it comes to the whole like getting everything set up. All right, let's go ahead and release this. We'll release it the next day, actually, in December. Okay, we'll go ahead and release Kings and Serfs to the public. Let's see what they say. Amco is currently making Kings and Serfs. Amco is not well known. They've already started work on Kings and Serfs. And this cutting edge press release has some cool videos. This is the same thing they said last time, but it's going to be released in June, which is coming right up. But we're almost there. We fixed 500 bugs. Honestly, I think there's probably 1,000 in the thing, but let's let it keep going. And I'll keep fixing some bugs, and I'll be right back when it's ready to release, and we'll see how it does. Here we go. Going into June, we're about to release our program. We fixed a total of 758 bugs, which is a crazy amount of bugs, by the way. I can't imagine how long it would take to fix that. Well, I can, because we gave them a year to do it, so that's about how long. We're about to release our thing. We only have 189 followers, which isn't too many, but I guess it makes sense just because we haven't really released very many games, and we haven't released an RTS game at all. So let's go ahead and release this thing and see how it works. Hopefully it's good. Are we sure we want to release it? Yes. Do we want to start a marketing campaign? Yes. We want to do a budget of, let's go $100,000, I guess. We don't need it that much, but whatever. Order copies? Yes, we will. How much did... Canvas 2D Pro sold about 1 million copies. So let's do 1 million, which is going to cost us $2 million, but hopefully that'll be enough copies, and hopefully we're not way overproducing, but I don't think we are, because that game is going to be amazing. It's going to be the best RTS game, the Age of Empires of this digital world. What other RTS games do we have to battle with here? Operating systems. Let's look for game, RTS. Can we go to category? Where is RTS? There it is. We have to battle with such games as Army Base, Trials Light, The Kingdom World Battle Ultra, War Camp, The Spacecraft, 1, 2, and 3. I think ours is going to be better. How many copies did you guys sell? Well, tell me. Probably over here. Let's expand this window a little bit. Units sold. Oh, you sold by far the most. The Kingdom World Battle Ultra 4 sold 1 million copies. So let's see if we can beat that one. That's our goal. 1 million copies plus. So more than 1 million copies. Let's see. Almost going into our first day of building here, or of selling. So let's see how it does. Oh no. Oh no. Did we have a game tank? I think we had a game tank. How much? What was our? Excuse me. What was our? June 2 million. I think our game tanked. That sucks. Why did it tank? Because the price? I mean, people are... That's not actually that many people. So do people just not like it? Huh. Change our budget to 10,000. I don't want to lose all our money here. I guess people might not have liked it. Honestly, Kings and Serfs, it's our first tank. That's horrible. But I guess it happens, right? You think it's going to be the best game ever, and then you release it, and it's got bugs, or it's got... Oh, hang on. We got a review here. Amco has released Kings and Serfs, and I bet fans are excited to see what's in store. It doesn't look good. That's not a good first line. Amco Inc. has a well-established reputation, but nobody knows them in the gaming market. Kings and Serfs is a really bad quality. It's a very complex piece of craftsmanship, but it's a little fiddly. It's packed full of art, but it's horrendous. Keep in mind that Flash Interactive has the Kingdom World Battle Ultra 6 on the market currently, which might affect interest. Right, that's probably the one that we saw that had 1 million users. Overall, Kings and Serfs is not worth the price, thank you, even though it's really cheap compared to the other games. We don't expect it to sell very well, and it would help if they spent time getting the word out. We did, with the marketing. They need to build a little fan base in this market. Our first tank. No. It's not tanking that badly anymore, but... Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, no. Is gaming not right for us? Do we need to go back to Canvas 2D? I think that might be our best bet here. Okay, maybe it helped that this was a 2D application, and our men are all good at 3D. Or our people are all good at 3D. So, I don't know. I think we're going to have to end the episode on a sad note, guys. Well, I'll see you guys in episode number... What episode was this even? 5? This was 5, right? I'll see you guys in episode number 6, where we're going to do something better. Canvas 2D Pro. Or Canvas 3D. One or the other. Didn't work out very well today, but it will tomorrow. I'll see you guys later.